is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. I'm struggling with this intro. For some reason, it's been 11 minutes and I am stumbling on my words like crazy. Welcome back to another video. We're checking out a brand new release from Bad Omens. This time, I'm way quicker than I was back when Spectre came out. And speaking of Spectre, just wanted to say thank you to those of you who tuned in for that reaction. Obviously, this channel is more so K-pop centric, and we do these heavier reactions every once in a while. Not as much as I would like, but at the same time, it's always nice to see those of you who are both into K-pop, but also are very much into metalcore and just heavier rock in general. Really appreciate that. And if by any chance you're checking out this video because of Bad Omens and you have no idea about any other reactions that I've ever done, thank you for tuning in for that reaction for Spectre or for this one. Very excited about Impose by Bad Omens. I did read a bit of a synopsis about this music video, so I have an idea of what the lyrics are going to be about, but obviously the song itself, it does seem like Bad Omens are kind of like getting into like a heavier concept necessarily, not necessarily a heavier sound, but a heavier concept, because the subject matter does seem to get very heavy and emotional. And obviously checking out that trailer on my own time, but I did mention it in the Spectre reaction where we had the actor who played Opie from Sons of Anarchy, and just the conversation that we had about Spectre just in general. I'm really excited about this one, knowing some of the lyrics that we're about to get ourselves into. So without further ado, Impose by Bad Omens. Let's go.
I'm losing my leverage, all of the evidence that I'm not just a fraud, too deep in my head again, won't let nobody in, no matter how hard they knock.
Oh.
And I go sit alone in a prison made of bone. Oh, I hate it, but it's home for me. In every place I'm on my toes, and still I feel like I impose. It's okay to let me go if you need.
Stuttering.
What's it say about me if I run away?
Oh.
Without you when I fall asleep, and in your head I'm always gonna stay. What's it say about me if I never change, and I push everyone away? On borrowed time, you know I can't repay.
Oh. This is heavy, but not in the heavy that some of you might have expected. This is emotionally heavy. Yo, my girl is partying just to survive, to forget her shit, her problems and whatever. Don't let him go from that window though, Jesus Christ. Ooh. Ooh. Yo, this is really dope. Oh. Damn. Talk about you're hot and you're cold. Jesus. This shit is killing me softly. Holy damn. Like, I really appreciate the visuals, especially like the slow shutter as they walk and it's blurry because like this relationship is like so fucking confusing. Because it feels like both of them, if not her at the very least, who is like the main character of this video, it's almost like she like doesn't want to impose. She feels like an imposter in a way, like imposter syndrome or something along those lines. What the that's yo, this is connecting to Spectre. This is basic, right? That's the same door that was in the trailer with the actor who plays Opie from Sons of Anarchy and the kid inspector going through that door. That's really, really interesting. So it's kind of like connecting like the entire storyline. It's like different chapters, different personalities that have the same problems of walking through that door. Being haunted by their specter, which is something that we talked about in the original music video reaction. You know, being haunted by experiences, memories, shit that made us absolutely fucking convinced that we're not worthy of, you know, good or of happiness. That's kind of how it feels like at the very least. So literally having like a bit of not literally, an imposter syndrome of sorts. You know, as if like, if I didn't try, you will let me go.
Ko zaspim, zbežim, a brez tebe. Še zmeraj si v sanjah, a ne mojih. Idealiziram tebe in življenje, a ti ne držiš tempa. Nihče ga nikoli ne more.
Is that Polish or?
Ampak zabava je skoraj pri koncu. Ničemur ni več moč ubežati.
Or is that's not your?
Nikomur ni več moč ubežati.
It sounds.
Prevara.
Is that It's not Ukrainian, right? That sounds more like Polish to me. Or maybe like some Baltic maybe language. I'm not really too sure. Okay, so apparently it was Slovenian from what I could find in the comment section. I didn't find out what she says exactly, so let me know because I feel like it's probably very, very important. However, I absolutely love the song and I love the vibe. I love the fact that the visuals connect this to Spectre. And I don't want to just pretend that this is something that we've never heard before from Bad Omens. In a way, we had songs like Somebody Else. We had songs like Bad Decisions. We had other songs that on the same albums we had Artificial Suicide. We had songs that are sounding like Death of Peace of Mind, for example. Sounds like a fucking James Bond intro in a way that then goes super hard with imposing vocals. Sorry, I'll start with the puns. It definitely kind of like speaks to the variety that Noah wants to express. The fact that he and Nico directed this music video, they also played a part in the Spectre direction as well. In that music video, it's beautiful to see like his artistry, you know, the lyricism in this one and the way they brought those visuals to life in terms of conveying like that door that is inside of basically like this window, right? A window to the soul. Basically, eyes are the window to the soul and the door is closed. In the trailer that we saw that featured the actor that plays Opie in Sons of Anarchy, there was a door that was open, right? In Spectre, the door, I believe, also opens up. I feel like this song is kind of like going to connect to the overall theme of whatever project this is going to be. And that means that regardless of how heavy or how melodic or how groovy a song can be, it can still be connected because it's like different states of mind. It's the death of peace of mind. I said stop with the puns, dumbass. Okay, I'm done. What I love about this is that this song just moves you. Like the lyrics move you, the visuals, the groove itself, it's absolutely beautiful. And I love the fact that Bad Omens are not afraid of like dialing it back, do something super chill that still has a bit of a kick to it as well as this song did, but they never rely on sticking to just one genre. Like that's what makes the album The Death of Peace of Mind one of my favorite albums of all time, is that you can jump around from Just Pretend to Death of Peace of Mind to Artificial Suicide, Concrete Jungle, Bad Decisions. You feel like you're listening to The Weeknd, and you feel, and let's not forget, like back when they just started, like their debut album, it sounded very heavily inspired by Bring Me the Horizon. There's maybe parts of this song that make me think of Sleep Token in a way, in terms of like the groove and in terms of the storytelling aspect, and also not relying on a specific genre, but it's not necessarily in a bad way because Sleep Token is one of my favorite bands of all time. So I absolutely love that. I also did read like a couple of comments that apparently Noah even talks about how he doesn't understand like the hate that some bands get when they try to go a different direction. Like, shouldn't it be cool that a band that you really, really love can do multiple genres? There's no shame in sticking to one genre and perfecting it, obviously. But when you just want to, fulfill your artistic self, I mean, why the fuck not? And this song was absolutely gorgeous, in my opinion. In terms of the visuals, again, I feel like it connects really, really well to Spectre. It is almost like you could have, if this is going to be like an album, we could easily have a song that is as heavy as something like Artificial Suicide or Dethrone, for example. We could have those songs that would still be connected through that door in form of the music video itself, because it's like different people, different specters, different things, different feelings, experiences that haunt them. It's not always about like death, depression. Sometimes it could be like a romantic relationship that you feel like you're an imposer, or you're imposing upon someone. And if you didn't try to be there, maybe they wouldn't even want you there. Like the visual of them kissing and then her slapping him right away was like the perfect representation of like this rocky relationship that despite the highs, or despite the lows, they still don't want to break up. It does seem that at the end of the music video, she seems to be very much alone. So maybe the specter is the actual dude that haunts her, and the memories of being with him. That's why she's stuck at that club. That's why she's stuck at that window. Like that door that is going to open up is being haunted. She's being haunted by the specter, which is the love interest in this music video. It's interesting. All of the places where they're actually interacting are places where there's no people. So it legitimately feels as though the dude just haunts her, or those are her memories of him. And you see, like, again, like that shutter, the way they lower the shutter to create like this motion blur in camera. Fuzzy memories. That's kind of like the representation of that. Like I feel like legitimately this is all kind of like either happening in her head as she's trying not to forget him and being haunted by him as this specter is what he is to her, because she can't forget him because she lost him for whatever reason, and she can't open that door, basically. As far as the lyrics, I actually found someone that added like this about section on genius.com for this song. And they said, I don't know who it is, it's an anonymous, I guess, contributor, or Leo Seto, I guess that's the name of the individual. This new work by Bad Omens explores heaviness in a different way compared to their previous release, something we had already seen glimpses of in Spectre. This song feels like an open diary from Noah, directly reflecting his inner struggles. The lyrics speak about feeling like a fraud, being trapped in a prison of bone, and pushing people away out of fear of being a burden. images that echo his battle with anxiety, childhood trauma, and imposter syndrome. The isolation described recalls his decision to delete social media and step back from overexposure. Altogether, the song is a raw confession, blending vulnerability and self-criticism, highlighting the contrast between public success and intimate fragility from someone still searching for peace within himself. Something that may well become the main theme of the band's next album. Let me know your thoughts, your theories about this one. If you enjoyed this reaction, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you all next time. See ya.